God, that's a bit big, isn't it? Good evening and welcome to let's try again. Good evening and welcome to Weather Fans Live here on Sunday, the 26th of May, 24, with myself and Paul.
With me. I am here. Can you hear me?
We can indeed. Just sort my volume out on my speakers.
Let's say it. You're very pixelated, but yeah. Don't know why, but there's a little bit of a lag, and yeah.
All right, sorry, something I've got to do here. Just bear with me a second while I post us onto the. Hang on a second. Still got that pending from this morning. Just bear with me a second. Just onto the Facebook page on here.
Yep, no worries.
There's a couple of.
I
see me I'm very pixelated.
Yeah, there's a very long lag as well. Leaning to Rachel as well.
Just copy that. Just copy it into our Facebook. Silly me, I forgot to put it onto our Facebook.
Never mind. Yeah, just popping in. Not long got back in from chasing with Liz and Gordon, which was a nice surprise.
There we go. Apologies about it, but I'm going a bit pixelated. My screen is showing me I'm a bit low signal, even though I am plugged into the internet.
Yeah.
So let's have a look at the comments. Wow. We've got 7 people watching at the moment, so good evening to Jake.
Yeah, good evening.
Rachel snuck in.
And then snuck back out.
Is it a week to come kind of thing or live run? It is just a week to. It is just now a what's coming up this coming week, really, and have a look what's been going on today, really.
Yeah,
I was going to do a live stream earlier on, but it really. I don't think I had much till a bit later on in the afternoon, did you really, where you was?
No, I didn't kick off till about 4:30, 5 o'clock. Sorry, I'm eating, but
it's all right.
Yeah, just eating my food. Well,
and just by that time, I was just unavailable, busy with family.
I think Liz went live though, and Gordon was live on his channel as well on YouTube. So if you want to catch up with all the happenings, more than likely be on Gordon's channel, and we will almost likely be on the video as well, because Gordon was up there filming. So good to see him.
So
him and his new. Claire.
Yeah, just trying to sort my volume out here.
That's okay. Jake's said he's had a rubbish life. Hi, Tom. There's some absolute stink for stars.
Tom, welcome. Rachel's come back, and Tom had an absolute stink of storms today. It was little around me today, but never came my way. Nottingham. Sadly, even though I was in the line for the weather warning. That's the thing with weather warnings. It's not always the case. You could guarantee you're in that risk where it could happen.
Yeah, exactly. We were in the 40% risk zone today, and it was still yellow. There was no amber given out, but I think where we were was the best place to be because they just lined up so well. Whereas if I'd have gone towards East Yorkshire, I was saying the area where we were was perfect where it happened, whereas all the other storms were very cellular, they were very isolated. And yeah, they looked photogenic, but I wouldn't have seen what I saw. So hats off to Liz for that one. She was the one who said stay put, and that we did. We did have it good, Jake. It was a... Sorry, go on.
I was just going to say, the sales seem to have started quite early, especially down my way, because I happened to have the first one. I think one of the first ran about, I think about 12:15 this afternoon.
Yeah.
And I believe I had another one literally was just about 6 miles to my east. I thought it was my partner and the upstairs moving some furniture. Then all of a sudden my lightning detector went off. I was like, oh, it must have been actually thunder then. I must have heard 6 miles to my east. And about an hour, perhaps an hour and a half later, that's when I went live on Weatherfans page itself, and I literally had that storm come up, which I was watching from Stourport. Came over to Birmingham, and it just kicked off, went overhead, and just stopped all of a sudden. But I looked back at the feed, and unfortunately, I see the flashes, but I couldn't see any lightning straight coming down, which I'm a bit disappointed at, really. But I did have some nice cloud features on that as well.
Yeah, it was quite nice. Like I say, we were watching to the south where we were up on Marsden Moor. Tiffany's just come in and said hello. It's my niece, by the way. She was with us today. The one in the blue coat.
Tiffany?
Yeah.
You actually met the whole team in one day, eh?
I know. She's had a right good old day today. Got to meet the whole team by you, which we are planning to do at some point, come down to the Midlands and involve you.
Oh, yes. Well, it wasn't the plan today, was it? It was Liz was already up there because she had a paranormal investigation up in the northeast, and she thought she'll stop up there, have a nap, then stay up there and see what happens. Then all of a sudden, it just came together that you two got together, you and Liz. Then Gordon came in as well.
Yeah, he was over at Beacon Fell, but he weren't getting nothing. And he asked where we were. And next thing you know, an hour later, he's pulled up at the side of me, up at Windy Hill, up near Oldham. And I'm saying to Tiff, I'm going, bloody hell, Gordon's here. I'm like papping at Liz, I've got Gordon's here. So it was good to see him. I hadn't seen him for a long time. But yeah. Really
so
good.
So the girls got the screen just froze on me a second and just see if I can move the comments.
I'm just like clicking through my photos here.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm up and running again. I just couldn't move the messages across.
Right, yeah.
Give me a second. It's just suddenly gone behind me. I'm just going to see what's happening outside. It's all right. It's just suddenly gone dark above me.
All right, fair enough. But yeah, I'll just have a look on the radar while I'm here. It's kind of, there's a little cell just moving over you. That was over Wolverhampton earlier. Well, it kind of petered out. There's no lightning about, so.
I'm just going to get my phone out a second. Link, and I'll show you what's actually.
You do that. Yeah. So it's just going on the phone,
guys. Just going to type in our link to the StreamYard app. So
things just don't like my Jake, unfortunately. Yeah. Get me out with you storm chasing in the Midlands. I'm itching for them storms. So my Tom, I was really impatient today. Liz and Tiff can vouch for that. I was wanting to go towards school, but Liz was like, no, stay put. Just trust me, stay put. I was like, okay.
Oh, I'm going to put on silence.
Yep.
I'm going to put myself on mute now. I'm going to put. Hold on a second. Why have my camera not on? There we go.
All right.
There we go. If I put that in there.
There we go.
Take that onto there. I'll show you what's happening outside right now. All right. I can't see the studio now, so I'm just going to put my head in what I've got above you right now.
Ooh. Looks nice. You are muted, by the way, Michael. That looks interesting. Evening, Scott. Yeah, was a decent storm that got caught in Sutton Coldfield earlier. About time we had some flashy boom booms. Indeed, mate. Indeed. Had some nice early ones there in the Midlands. And then it sort of like transferred northwards. But luckily, what we call Lightning Alley, which is like from the Wirral up through the B towns, as I call them, Bolton, Bury, Blackburn, Burnley. It went all that way up there and then ended out in Durham. So there was a nice long line of thunderstorms. QCLS, I think Liz called it. Just basically a line convection all the way from the Wirral all the way up. And Michael's back. He's back in his usual form.
Yeah. I'll just get myself up there.
There we go. You're in.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yep. So there we are.
And there's hardly a delay either. Yeah.
So yeah, that's the latest here from literally from the studio here.
Yeah.
I'm going to put the lights because it is kind of a bit dark.
I've done the same and I'm moving on the camera.
There we are. Bit of light now. So I'm just going to go through the comments. So yeah, that's why it's gone a bit dark here at the studio. As you can see, it's not a studio. If I move slightly, you can see a fridge behind me from the kitchen, which is a studio.
Don't break the illusion.
Yeah. So let's go. What's that from Jay? Let's go through the comments. That so I went out for has died, but yet it's still jet black. Yeah, it's kind of similar to what I've got. Maybe just got here behind me as well. There's a little bit of light rain, but nothing at all.
Yeah.
Get me out with you storm chasing the Midlands. I'm itching for them storms. I've also said you've got to be in the right place at the right time. Sometimes you don't have to storm chase. Like it's happened to me a couple of times now. I'm just sat here and they're just coming to me. Scott, yes. I remember seeing Scott. I know he was in Sutton Coldfield. Even though it was a decent storm that caught in Sutton Coldfield today, by the time we had some flashy boom boom and torrential rain too. Yeah. If you've seen the Weather Fans live, what I did earlier on, that's from that same cell. And also, happy birthday to Scott, and that was his birthday a couple of days ago. So happy birthday to you from a couple of days ago, mate. And Drake saying, looks like what I've got here, so that would be that cell that's just above me. Good evening to Ben, who's joined us. It's now sunny there. And the legend, Gav Weatherbids is in. Just eating my roast beef dinner. Oh, enjoy. You've got something to watch. Who needs EastEnders or anything like that when you've got us? Plenty of drama. Do we get storm or not?
I'm having a hammer, I think it's barbecue chicken pizza for mine, just stuck in the oven.
Oh, I've
I'm
got some of mine.
Is it chocolate watch?
No, actually. Make sure I might like this because it's what I've got today is yellow. I've got banana jammy dodgers.
That's just filthy. Mind you, I can't talk, so I've got a load of jammy dodgers from Fox's Biscuits yesterday. Whole bag of them for $1.20.
So I thought I had a rumble behind me then.
Probably my stomach. Gav says, legend, surely. No legend.
Yeah.
There's two legends in the weather community at the moment, yourself and Gordon. And I've had the pleasure of meeting
Liz as well.
and you.
Um,
We're all
message
in us on.
coming from Robert. Hi, been Storm Chase today, Kings Lynn, Norwich. Did you get anything today, Robert? Rachel, funny how hubby wanted soup, but he decided to have a tin of chicken in white sauce instead. A little bit different, isn't it? From soup to chicken. From
Not much
food to solid.
really. Just
You're very welcome,
solid.
Scott. Tom, goes with a bit another roast dinner, eh? You can't beat a roast dinner. I do fancy it. I do fancy Turbo Carberry. I will be going to one in a few weeks. Gav, legend, surely. No, absolute legend. We deserve every penny I give you earlier on your live stream. We are thankful for everything you've done for us, and we are very grateful.
We are indeed.
I do like a roast on a Sunday. Yeah.
Who doesn't?
They look nice. Not tried them yet. I'm opened them up, but I usually like yellow, especially. Probably like our yellow banner as well, the Weather Fans logo.
Yeah, yellow and black.
Tom said he had lasagna and chips today. Just make sure Garfield's not looking over your shoulder. Message from James. I have relatives in America who have asked me whether I would like to do a storm chasing with them next year. Obviously, that would be a yes. Are they paying for your plane ticket over? If you do go next year, feel free to share your pictures and videos to our Weather Fans page. And that goes to everybody else as well. Robert, yes, a decent thunderstorm at Norwich and a nice heavy shower structure at Kings Lynn. Feel free to post your pictures or short videos to our Weather Fans page.
Is there any more storm potential on the horizon, guys? Want some more after today's fun? Don't we always?
We should take a look.
Yeah, I'm letting Michael take over today.
That's all right. As I say, we're just going to have a look at that in just a moment, Tom. I'll bring up the latest radar now to see what's going on.
Yeah.
Rachel, we need a channel tunnel situation made to America. Can you imagine how long that tunnel's going to be? Oh, someone just pinged.
Yeah, that was on my side. Sorry.
That's all right. You're so popular. Gareth, live stream chat was amazing. Thank you so much for your super chat, my friend. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Thinking of you tomorrow, my friend.
Yeah.
All right, let's bring up the screen share now because we're about 20 minutes into the live stream and we haven't shown anything apart from what's out in the sky in my back garden.
Well, exactly, Robert. Nothing for next week. I checked earlier, but this can change. Yep.
So, am I got that on the screen yet? Let's take mugs off the screen there. Well, just mine. Let's zoom in to the radar. Let's take the animation off. Let's have the very latest. So let's have a scan of what's happening right now. Let's start from the south. So we've got some cells towards the south of London. They don't look too potent, maybe a bit heavy, but nothing of interest. We've got a nice cell just to the north of Salisbury and one to the southwest as well. A few showers coming down towards the southwest. There's one just to the east of Plymouth. And again, a few more down towards north of St. Austell. Let's scan our way up through the Severn Estuary into Wales. Let's just come out. It's fine. It's twice now. I keep thinking I've heard rumble thin ice. It's just the aircraft. We've got a few cells up through Wales at the moment to northwest Wales. A few cells up towards the Midlands. Also, there's a cell over towards Gav as well. Not looking too potent. It's a bit of light rain at the moment. Also, there's a nice cell. Oops, what's just happened? Oh, Excuse me. Nice out towards. It's twice now I've done that. Third time there'll be a curse. It's like a nice south edge towards the north of Peterborough. We'll have a look at the line detector in just a moment. There's one just clipping Lowestoft in East Anglia. Let's head further north, here between Peterborough and Lincoln. And there's a nice little cell there towards the north of around about the Derby area. And that line that we've seen as I looked outside could be in association with this line just here. Not really giving that too much, perhaps more light rain. A few cells up towards the South Manchester area between Stoke and Manchester. And we've got a nice line just to the east of Preston, actually. We'll have a look at the line detector. I won't be surprised if there is a few rumbles of thunder in that. And there's still quite a few points south, actually, further north. And also, is that towards Scunny there?
Yes, that's been going quite a while. There was one over Brig earlier when I was out with Liz and Gordon and Tiff and Claire over at Windy Hill. We could actually see it going up. It was going up really, really quickly. So, yeah, that area around Hull, like near Holderness and Wivensey, has had it really good today. Like I say, I wouldn't change where we were today because I wouldn't really have seen all this, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, just looking how the animation looked from earlier on today.
Yeah, it's all been veering kind of northeasterly.
I'm beginning to wonder if these are hailing because there's quite a few white.
Evening, Steffi.
Sort of like these could have hailing because there was quite a lot of white in there as well.
Yeah.
The radar.
Yeah, that one we had to go over us was coring. I think that's mostly the tops. They didn't have hail in them, though. That's the problem. So, yeah.
So still further north, kind of the Pennines there towards the east of Lancaster. Still quite a few. Hang on, let's put a ring. Seems to be easing off slightly. There's a few up towards, is that Sunderland down there? We've got like a more general rain band across Scotland as well. And we've got some showers in Northern Ireland and everyone towards the southeast of Ireland as well. Let's come across to the lightning detector. Where have I put that? That's there right now.
I'll say, Jake, the one at Sunderland is the one that's been travelling up from Hull. So it's gone up the coast.
Latest detector showing a few just to the southeast of Nottingham. Nothing further south. No, nothing there at all. Zoom in on that. Whereabouts is that? To the east of Market Rasen. There's a lightning strike showing there. And you mentioned about Brig. There's just one. That's the Trent. I think that's the Trent estuary coming into the main estuary itself. So that's the River Trent. Northeast of Doncaster. And Scarborough as well, just to the west of Scarborough. Latest lightning showing there.
A little bit up towards like Middlesbrough, Hartlepool kind of area.
Yes.
I think it's all dying out now. The main fun's over and done with. We had it all earlier on, around about 3-4 o'clock, where it all just went bang. So, interesting.
Oh, goodness me. There's been a few messages since we started this. Let's bring it up on there. I want to install that today when I have battery on my iPad on my decent phone fixed.
Oh, it's good to have a good
buzzers are going off at 3:45 minded in the night. Why did your door buzzer go off at 3:45?
Dodgy neighbours, probably. They're saying, It used to happen at my old place. I turned it off.
Thank you, weather fans, for the support for Gav. So nice. It's still okay. Gav, we just can't thank him enough. We're just so grateful for everything he's helped with since we've been doing this, really. Just honestly can't thank him enough. I had my thunderstorms from Ben. Is that us? That is you.
Yeah, I'm putting the pictures up from earlier.
I need to try the banana jammy dodgers at some stage. I need to eat one myself, but I will do perhaps shortly. Joe Coffee had absolutely zero storms here. Had the sky for it eventually. It cracked out and rained instead. I think it's been quite the case for quite a few people as well. Good evening, Steffi. Welcome to the live stream. We've currently got 15 people watching. I had a fair few flights holding earlier on, trying to get into Birmingham, watched them above me, and they're surprised after that storm. Yeah, I noticed that here as well. I had quite a few actually go over the house, quite low, especially I think it was Qatar's 787 Dreamliner actually came overhead, went circling into Birmingham. I see my town. I think that's when I was showing the lightning detector, wasn't it? How had been mentioned from Jake. Yes, Sunderland. Stockport had nothing today, nothing. Rain, yes, but anything else, no. The weather's at once central Stockport has got attached to it. Just needs to take down your the storm dome. I think I had mine up a few years ago.
Just going to put some pictures up on the group.
Just give me a second. I'm doing Gav cough there, excuse me. I'm late because I've been cat sitting. I need to administer medication, which I did interesting. Have you got any arms left? Is my question on that. Any more for me? Just remind me where you are, Ben, because I've got to remember like what you call it. What's it called again? Oh yeah, Civ.
I think Ben said Darwin, which is Blackburn.
Let's have a look. That's Darwin.
Yeah, Blackburn, kind of way up.
Sorry, I couldn't. So I double clicked where so I was moving every time I moved the cursor.
Something in the gap there, but I don't know about that. If you zoom up, so you see where that line is there. That's just to the east of Preston.
Yeah,
that's round about Blackburn area.
Yeah, it's moving towards the northeast, so it's moving away.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anymore. I think it's just a dying trend now, all these cells.
Yeah.
Jake says he's seen some beautiful fault lightning again tonight.
Nope.
And goodness me, never seen the chat move so quick in a long time. Not since we did the special with Gav, actually. For swim season 24.
Yeah, smash live, everyone. Smash like, more like. Yeah, get that like button and subscribe as well, guys, if you haven't already. Get the I think we're nearly at 100. We were there earlier.
Last time I checked was on 98.
There we go. Get to 100. That's halfway to getting Gav storm chasing.
Yes, I have. I moved out of the way quick enough when the claw came in my direction. Sounds like you just need to wear long, thick sleeved.
Indeed.
Or preferably a metal armor suit. Yes, next to the Blackburn. Thank you, Gav. Sorry. Don't wake a seeming cat sort of hiss at you. We can figure something else that rhymes with hiss as well. It'll be hissed off with you. Click on the like button, or weather fans will turn up on your doorstep wearing pink with yellow spot dresses. What again? Did that last week?
I'll turn up in a gingham dress like Rimmer from Red Dwarf. If you remember, if there's anyone in the chat who remembers Red Dwarf.
That's going back into the early to mid 90s, isn't it?
Yep, especially that one. I can't remember the name of the episode specifically, but they had to isolate Rimmer because he turned into something vile, turned into a vile thing. But yeah, it is what it is. Anywho, it's book
Oh, good evening, now. Yes, Fanny, I can now chat.
groups.
Tiff saying, it started raining in Baitley, clouds look beautiful too. Robert's asking, do you have a website or YouTube channel, Paul, for chasing?
I do, yes. Storm Chase Paul.
Are you able to do a bit of screen sharing, Paul? Or
yeah, mate.
Are you able to do a bit of screen sharing?
I can pull up my storm chasing page, not a problem.
Yeah. So I just need to go down the bottom by the garden because our cat decided she wants to go by the gate and sometimes she jumps over. I think there's a lie coming up here. I'm not old enough to remember Red Dwarf, honestly. Gav.
Gav.
If I remember Red Dwarf. Rachel says she's younger than Gav. I think quite a few of us are, to be honest. Gav's will eventually get it. Please tell me you're kidding. I think Gav's been caught out there.
Gav's a bit of a Smeeg. Smeeg. I can't say the word because I'm like Crichton. Smeeg.
Ben's only 29, he says.
Shared my word. I remember Smeeg. Smeeg. So yeah, this is my page.
Yeah, I'm just going to bring you on a second. I'm back in a second. I just need to get the cat in.
Yeah, no worries. I'll just fill in for time. So yeah, this is my page. And there's my last one. I haven't done anything for today because I was busy with Gordon and Liz making content for them as well. Well, more for Gordon, but I was on his live stream earlier. But yeah, this is my dedicated YouTube page. I'm just in the middle of sending some pictures to the Facebook group.
I'm sure Gav said he was 46 as Rachel.
That means Gav's only a couple of years older than me. I'm nearly 44. No worries.
I think Gav said he's about 21 again.
Yes, that's the one, audio. Yeah, that's the one. Quarantine. There's a red. I've got the box sets of Red Dwarf all the way up to Series 8. I haven't got none of the new ones because I weren't too keen on them. So they were okay, but they weren't the best. So yeah, I'm just going to look at that big banana one. Post. There we go. So just posted some pictures to the group. Hopefully they have made it. Made the trip across anyway. Let's go back. Yeah, they're up. I watch another YouTuber. He lives in Litchfield.
Oh, just good evening to Anne Roberts, by the way. Evening, Paul Michael. Just seen that on top of the comments there.
Yeah. Thank you, Scott. So I get Michael and Paul mixed up. How can you get us two mixed up? One's more better looking than the other, and one goes on screen and one doesn't. No, but
I just my point of view as a fellow physics specialist. I think that could be Liz, actually.
As you can see there, level 3 diploma in meteorology now. So it didn't bloody help today though.
I've got a black belt in karaoke, if that helps.
There you go. There's a black belt in karaoke. I've just posted some photos to the Weather Fans group. So, guys, have a look at them once we've finished the live, please. I might send some to Gav. Gav, if you want to use any of the pictures, feel more than welcome to for your live stream. No, your live stream.
Good to get tomorrow's UK weather forecast done, but I'll still be listening. Oh, bless you, Gav.
Cheers, buddy.
Thank you. Right, do you think we should start showing people what's going on for this week?
That might help. Just got Michael eating.
Whoa.
What's in the act? I have a wobble-head lister on my bookcase, staring menacingly at a toy cat that's bigger than him. Which isn't the cat, is it? I've got a, what they call it, gizmo. One that makes it, does the...
By the way, Robert says he's just scrubbed to your page as well, Paul.
Uh-huh.
Are they nice, those Tommy Dodgers? Oh, they're all right. Nothing special, just tastes like a bit like banana. Exactly what it says in the packet.
Exactly. Thank you, guys, for subscribing. That's took me to 161. I can't talk. I'm eating pizza.
Right,
let's
have a look at...
Go.
I can't got my mouth full. So unprofessional, isn't it? But then again, we're not professionals.
We're amateurs.
We're just more laid back.
Yeah, of course. I'm sure.
Breaking news just come in, and Robert is eating Raspberry Ripple ice cream, trying to cool down. I can't think about I had a Raspberry Ripple ice cream. Right, let's go with the ECMWF 12Z run, which has now been updated since Gav's Alive earlier on this evening. So here is that chart minus that advert, which we no doubt will see again in about 10 seconds. So area of low pressure sat towards the west of the UK, bringing up these band of rain and heavy showers that we've seen through today. Through tomorrow, that low pressure continues its progress towards the northwest. And Tuesday, that's low pressure still milling around. Looks like another one might be joining forces with it towards the west. Yep, so that joins forces with what's left of that. And we're in a bit of that slack. We're in a bit of a westerly flow there. Oops. Wednesday, that low pressure moves over towards the east. That will bring a spell of rain through Tuesday night into Wednesday. And once that rain clears, there could be risk of some showers behind that. And this is showing for Thursday that a ridge of high pressure, an area of high pressure starts to move in from the west. Winds come down from a north to northwesterly direction, so feeling cooler than probably it's been of late. But then again, we've had that rain during the end of part of last week, so it might feel kind of similar to that, if I'm honest. Friday, the 31st, last day of meteorological spring. This brings that high pressure close to the UK, start to settle things down from the west. Can't rule out a few odd showers down the east coast, especially in East Anglia. On Saturday, that high pressure starts to move closer to the UK. Looking at a drier picture into the first weekend of meteorological summer. So it's not exactly going to be extremely warm with this. So the wind circulating around coming from my light northerly direction. And what happens with that? The high pressure seems to be retrogressioning up towards the northwest. There we go, Gav. Use one of your words. Apologies if you don't like me using it. Retrogression. And that seems to be bringing the wind down from the north as that heads up towards Greenland. And we've got that area of low pressure in the Norwegian Sea. Does that bring that down towards the south? No, it keeps up there to north, but we're in this much cooler airflow coming down from the north. Yeah, that could bring some showers, maybe mostly for perhaps northern Scotland, maybe northeast England as well. Retrogression. See, I'm still watching. And looks like a nice ridge. Yeah, let's go back a couple of that actually. It definitely seems to be heading towards Greenland. And as we know, if you want cold air in wintertime, high pressure, you need it to go up towards Greenland to open the floodgates to the Arctic air. Obviously, this time of year, it's more refined. It's cooler than severely, well, quite cold that we normally get if this was middle of December, January time. So with this, things will be further a lot drier towards the west and risk of showers definitely towards the north, maybe northeast as well. What we like to see is the opposite direction with high pressure towards the east, low pressure towards the west, pumping up the air from the south with some instability, and we've got lovely thunderstorms there. But it's complete opposite of what we like to see. You still there, Paul? Oh, Paul's turning his
Yeah, I'm still here, mate. I was eating, so I muted myself.
No, there's no worries, no worries. Nobody plunge at the end, just slightly. We'll have a look at the temperatures for that, actually. Can I have a look at the temperatures now for that? No, it doesn't seem to let me do that. Let's look at the 850 HPA.
Cooler.
Cooler, yeah. All the heat is beyond this banner, really. All the heat's definitely towards the eastern side of Europe, actually. And got quite a warm air going up towards Scandi as well there. So all the heat is stuck towards the Mediterranean, especially around Iberia. Excuse me a second. I can see why Gav does his coughing during his live. Let's tickle the old throat when you're talking for a while. Right. Just going to flip my tab over and take off the radar from NetWeather and bring up the FACS charts. Just bear me a second.
I think we're distracting Michael.
Yes, I'm just seeing what's going on.
He's just looking at the group picture, minus him, of course, unfortunately.
Yes. How do you know I'm doing that, even though I haven't got the camera on?
Because I've had a look on the group chat.
Yeah, I was just seeing what was going on, to be honest.
Yeah.
Liz was still, I think Liz is still on the way home, isn't she?
No, she's back.
She's back home now.
She's back home.
But, well, part of this, Liz had a paranormal investigation last night. She had about 10 minutes sleep since then. So she said she's had about 10 minutes sleep in 36 hours. How on earth she does it, I'll never know. Where's the tab? Right, let's crack on with this now, because we're 3/4 of an hour into the live stream and we've probably shown about 2 charts. So there's that showing there. It is. Right, let's crack on with this now. So this is the latest FACS charts from the Met Office. That's from 6 p.m. this evening. Low pressure in charge. Plenty of convergence line and troughs. You've got a convergence line across the south coast there. And we've got these troughs towards the northwest of England. And we saw that one actually coming out of East Anglia as well just a short time ago. What does that do with these weather fronts? Lunchtime tomorrow, we've got weather front sat towards the north of the UK. Again, there's risk of some showers with that. Perhaps further south you are, the less likely you will have showers through tomorrow. Just give me a second. Through the night into Tuesday, we've got weather fronts approaching from the southwest. That's going to come across the country through Tuesday, bringing a spell of rain, and probably showers as well. And more weather fronts come through as well into Wednesday as well. That weather front clears from the east through the day on Wednesday. Showers looks like could be wrapped around behind this occlusion as well. I'll say risk of showers possible anyway, maybe drier, perhaps towards the southwest on this. And into Thursday, we've got looks like a convergence line across northern areas there, so possible thunderstorm or shower potential there for northern England and into Scotland as well. And that area of high pressure starts to edge its way in from the west, so parts of Ireland there will be turning dry through Thursday. Right, so let's have a look at the GFS latest run. Excuse me a second, so I do need to have a drink because my throat's getting a bit tickly. Right, sorry about that. Let's have a look at AFD and HBA and the sea level pressure. So we now see a warm or cold air as aloft. So there's that low pressure over the top of the UK under relatively cool air. Obviously, the sun at this time of year is getting quite strong, so that's why we had quite a lot of showers. So we've had cooler air aloft with that surface heating today. That's why we've had quite a lot of heavy, big showers today. Through into Tuesday, we've got warmer air moving in with the association of that weather front before turning back to relatively cool as that low pressure moves into the North Sea through Wednesday into Thursday. That high pressure slowly makes its way in from the west through into the weekend. Again, we're under relatively cool air, and Sunday is looking quite decent at this stage into the weekend. I've got the temperature just a moment. What happens beyond that? So we're trying to pull in a bit of warmer air coming up from the southeast there, so something to keep an eye on. We could be destabilizing the air as well. Then this also brings that high pressure back in towards the mid-Atlantic, trying to push its way up to Greenland, so a bit of a retrogression as well. And low pressure does actually sink down with this GFS latest run, bringing much cooler air down from the north. That high pressure then sinks back down towards the southwest through to the end of part of days 12 to 14. And underneath that westerly flow there. So we could see a lot of showers actually back end of next week. And it looks like another area of low pressure is trying to move in from the Atlantic, but saying that, I've gone blank. What the heck just happened? So my brain's going to reset. Low pressure just sits towards the northwest of the UK, giving us this bit of southwesterly flow, bringing perhaps some showers in, especially across more towards northwestern areas. Let's go back again and have a look at the temperatures for the coming weeks. So through tomorrow, temperatures will be not great, really, for the end of May. We're looking at around about the mid-teens. Looking to get into double figures there for parts of Cumbria there. My guess will be there's going to be perhaps a band of rain through that area there through tomorrow. It's Tuesday, where we've got Also, plenty of rain coming through on Tuesday. Temperatures perhaps low to mid-teens. Wednesday, in any sunshine, temperatures, we could be seeing temperatures up to the high teens. We could squeeze out a 20 there then towards the southeast. High pressure starts to move, slowly moving from the west. Parts of Ireland will be up into the upper teens there. And also, we could have plenty of showers or maybe a spell of rain towards northern areas, pegging the temperatures right down into the low double digits. Into Friday. Again, if you've not got a lot of cloud or showers, temperatures will be struggling to get into the low teens. And the sunshine, again, temperatures into the high teens. Then things are settling down for the weekend. Looks like it could be technically classed as your first barbecue weekend, summer barbecue of the week. Your first weekend barbecue summer. I don't know. Make some out of that. My brain starts to shut down on me now. Temps widely into the high teens, low 20s. Some areas could see up to about 22, 23 degrees. I can't rule out really. And Sunday as well. Temperatures into the high teens, perhaps low 20s as well. And even higher shown there for Monday the 3rd of June. Temperatures, especially towards Scotland, perhaps the Highlands, up to about, could sneak at 23, 24, maybe 25 degrees. And again, temperatures into the low 20s there for many areas on Tuesday the 4th. And we should start to see that cooler air start to move down from the north, which we are seeing there as we go into days 10. Again, that's showing temperature perhaps up to 25 degrees down the southeast, but temperatures going into the low teens there for parts of Scotland. And this is where we see that cooler, fresh air coming down from the north, perhaps hanging on to the heat towards the far southeast there, temperature up to perhaps 20. Elsewhere, we'll get into low teens. Sticking around about the low teens there for Friday the 7th. You okay, Paul?
Yes, mate. I'm here.
Yeah. As you can tell, my voice starts to go a bit, and you can hear the tiredness getting into my voice as well.
Yeah, I don't think there's much more besides what Michael's showing, really. So I've been trying to send videos and send pictures, and
I think there's definitely a lot to get through, a lot of footage to get through in the next 24 hours or so to see what we can decipher from it. So this has been the Cape and Lifted through today. Plenty of Cape and Lifted. We're seeing plenty of thunderstorms today. You might have been short-lived thunderstorms today. It's what they're known as pulse thunderstorms. They just don't last, perhaps last for about half an hour or so, then they just die a death. So let's have a look at the potential for tomorrow. I would say maybe an isolated one, perhaps down towards the south. Looking at the Cape and Lifted for this, the lifted is very marginal. Maybe for north east, perhaps for eastern Scotland, maybe through tomorrow. Then Tuesday, we've got that weather front coming through. Wednesday, potentially for eastern areas, something we need to perhaps keep an eye on. Thursday looks quite marginal. Maybe something needs to look at close to the time. And with that cooler air coming down, there's probably less likely of anything. And sorry, no, total lies. That's when high pressure starts to move in, so definitely less likely for anything. You don't want to see 20, 21s. You want to see these in the negative numbers,
And then colours getting as bright as possible. So
just showing you there's actually absolutely no energy in the atmosphere at all. The air is actually stable. Yeah.
I mean, today we had round about between 1,000 to 1,500 joules.
Yeah, we just start seeing the lower end of the yellows there, so perhaps up to 1,000 kilojoules.
Yeah. So
from about perhaps 5 to 1,000 kilojoules. Until we get to the weekend, we're probably about as low as we can get, really.
Yeah, I think the most unstable that I was looking at earlier was around about 2,000, which would correlate with that storm we had earlier. So on the most unstable there anyway. But yeah, I think tomorrow probably.
My guess perhaps more Scotland way.
Scotland, maybe over towards East Anglia, but I think they'd be very short-lived if they do. It'd be more showers rather than thunderstorms.
It might be the odd isolated one, I would guess.
Yeah, I would say somewhere around to the east of Birmingham, up towards the Wash. Yeah, either way today, but I think the atmosphere has been worked over with them big thunderstorms today across the east. So, yeah, I don't think there will. Where Scotland hasn't. Is it kilojoules or per mole of energy? Okay. I think so. I think it's for the parcels of energy that are going up. CAPE obviously means convective and potential energy. Am I right there, Michael?
Yes,
sorry, Steph is asking. It shows there on the at the top how many joules per kilogram of air that's getting delivered up into the atmosphere.
Yeah, I'm just going back there, so we'll have a look this
afternoon. There we go. So the Li is your minuses. So the more negative the Li is, the better.
The quicker the air will rise, really.
The more unstable it is, the more available it is to get lifted up. Whereas CAPE is your energy within that part.
If you see anything, I'll say more than -8. You're looking at your big storms, maybe your supercell storms.
Yeah, proper like bang, 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 bang. Kilojoules per. Yeah, it like I say on the charts where Michael is there. Look, it just says joules per energy. Night Paul. Yeah. An early start myself. Got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow, and I would imagine.
Going to start winding down. I think we're going to start winding down ourselves. There's one more thing, unless there's anything else you want to look at.
Not in particular. No, like I said, I've posted my picks for today on the group. So once we're finished, go over to Weather Fans, have a look there. I think Liz is putting some up as well. I know she has in our group chat. So I've just earned her 20 points for spotting a rope earlier, a little funnel cloud, which we caught on thing. So yeah.
Just one thing.
So. Yes.
Saturday is the first day of the Atlantic hurricane season, which starts on the 1st of June and updated from today of 26th of May, 1:21 p.m. Eastern time. And there's nothing expected at all, so there's no watch at all. However, I haven't looked at this yet. No, the Eastern Pacific hurricane season starts on the 15th of May, 15th of May. And currently there's nothing expected over the next 48 hours.
No, the only ones I know of are in the monsoon cyclone kind of area around the Indian Ocean.
Nothing expected during the next 7 days also for both. So if anything pops up, obviously we'll let you know. But that's something I'm going to keep an eye on, perhaps every week from now on. And nothing in Essential as well. I don't think there's anything more to show tonight, is there?
No. Not really, no. Steffi's just learned Ben what convective and potential energy means. But maybe at some point we are going to do lessons like teachings on stuff like that in time, but we'll see when we can. What I can't remember is the threshold needed to generate lightning. Does anyone know? I actually couldn't tell you off the top of my head. Lightning is just dependent on what's going on in the atmosphere, well, going on within the cloud, really, and how active it is. I would imagine the lower the Li number and the more K, I would say more above 600 to 700. Go on, Michael.
I'm just going to say probably more towards the lifted, because obviously it's the particles, especially high in the clouds, where they bang against each other and get them charged together.
Yes.
I think to me might be with the Cape and lifted, you need as much as you can to generate all that energy, which obviously you're going to get it all colliding together.
Mm-hmm.
Which, do you know what? I'm trying to explain, but my brain's going.
Yeah, I know. I think you know what you mean, Michael. But Robert's just put surface heating helps light today. I think it does, but that also goes in with moisture, stuff like that. How muggy it is, which is the same thing, really. But yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, so I think we'll call it a night, Michael.
Yeah.
Got a group there. So.
If you've never seen our Weather Fans Facebook page, there it is. There, we're currently at 2,500 people, but I think it's getting close to 2,600 because we're quite a lot recently.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think we're definitely going to end it there tonight. I think my brain's shutting down. I probably think I've been awake since about 4 or 5 o'clock this morning. Which I think I'm just used to waking up at that time for when I go to work. Yeah,
no worries, mate. Well, yeah, thank you everyone for watching tonight. I know it's been a busy day, but thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe buttons, and also join us on the Facebook group as well.
Also on Instagram as well.
Yes, we're going to try and get a bit more active on there. Lizzie's going to post some stuff on there today. I think that's it.
Let's put on your messages there. Scott's saying thank you, Mark and Paul, for tonight's live as always. You're very welcome.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
Have a good evening. Enjoy the live. Thank you, Robert. Night to everybody from Ben. Audio Coffee. Thanks for the great stream. You're very welcome. Looking forward to some angel lessons from Steffi. Yeah, honestly, thank you for watching. Again, thank you to Gav for all your support. It doesn't go unnoticed. On Nigel Gordon will say the same again. Just thank you for all your support. And saying thank you, good night, and thanks for all the live streams today. Yeah, that's what we do. Obviously, if we're free, we'll be out there. Mm-hmm. I'm just glad it happens mainly on the Sunday when I'm off, which helps quite a lot.
Cool.
Oh, I just suddenly went dead then, Paul.
Yeah, mate. That's all right. I'm starting to flag as well. I'm like slouching in my chair. I'm just trying to read it. Something just sent me. So.
And thank you both for a great live stream. You're very welcome, Steffi. And thank you to everyone that has watched the stream tonight. We're just going to shut down and shut ourselves off to bed very shortly, I think. It might be Bank Holiday Monday, but it's a normal Monday for me.
Yeah, and I've got things to do tomorrow as well. So, yeah, thanks, Steffi. Thanks, Anne. Thanks, Audio, Ben, everyone else, Robert. Have a good evening, and I will say it's good night from him.
It's good night from him. Look out for further posts on our Facebook and YouTube channels. Right. I think it's time to run the VT.
Yeah, run VT.
Take care, everybody. Thank you again for watching. Ta-ra for now.